quick video today, guys. I've actually got a wheel bearing problem. So the first symptoms that I had was, this is the driver's side just now. So the first problem I had was when I went onto the brakes, it was pulling to the left, and that's probably because the front left wheel is not, you know, because just now, let me see. No, that's the play I've got, you know, so it's quite hard to show it. But yeah, it's not looking good anyway. So the other symptoms I had was it looked like the pads were down to the metal, but they weren't. This actually just happened like 2 days ago, or yesterday actually. And I think it just collapsed, to be honest, because there was no signs of it gradually getting worse. Normally you hear it, you know, droning and stuff like that, but there was none of that with this. Just collapsed. So yeah, pulling to the left, and the discs, it was also scraping, you know, it was scraping on the back plate here, so it was quite noisy when it did collapse. So yeah, what I did first was take the wheels off. It's a 24mm, and then the nut that goes on to here, that's a 32, so I had to get a long bar, this one, crack it off with that, and then just the 13 bolts for the caliper there, and then it looks like it's 18s on the back for the carrier, and then once you got that, disc off. I've already took the little was it Phillips off of there. I don't really fit them. I don't see the point in them, to be honest. It's just to hold the disc on when you take the wheel off, but I just got rid of it. Well, my face is awful bright there. So yeah, caliper off, disc off, and then it should just show us the bearing after that. So yeah, let's get going, and I will show you what this looks like now. Right, so taking off the wheel bearing bolts, these ones here, these are a 14 for me, but maybe they're a 15 if they're new. You can actually see the wheel bearing move there. You can see the drive shaft move, and also it's damaged ABS. So that was also another fault that I seen as well, is when it did collapse, the ABS light came on, probably just because the sensor's all damaged on the end. So got a new one of them coming. The thing I'll say is what tools I'm using. So to get the main bolts out for the bearing, it's just a 14mm socket. You just need to turn the wheel, you know, to get the bolts out there, and then you need to turn the wheel the other way, so then, you know, it'll be out here and you can pull it out that way, because it's too tight up against the shaft. What holds the caliper carrier onto here, these ones are 12-sided. So the best tool I find is, it was actually an 18, yeah, this one. So it's just long spanners. I've had these for years and they're absolutely great. They're probably the most I use for taking off caliper carriers. You just need to watch for the 12 sides. You know, if it is a 6-sided one, these are quite common for rounding them, but you know, they're normally pretty good. If you get decent ones that, you know, aren't soft metal, then you know they're really good. Kind of other tools, I didn't really use them that much. This ratchet's really good. This is a Tang, I think. Maybe it's probably rubbed out now. Yeah, Tang tools. So this has just got an adjustable head on it, so that's really good for getting into the main wheel bearing bolts. So now we just have to knock this with a hammer to get this off. Hooked. Here we go, new wheel bearing here, so there's no play with this one. Also came also came with an ABS sensor, because this one's ruined. So I think it was 120 pounds for this with a sensor. So eBay is cheaper, but you know, I got this within a couple hours. But yeah, you can see what's wrong with this one. Let's get this one on the car. It's a wheel bearing back on. Use some Loctite 577. So just need to put the disc on, caliper back on, and that's it, go for a road test. Easy. Okay, so road test is going well. I had to pull over because I had the ABS light still on. So this is just my computer reader thing, so you can see what number it is, blah blah blah. So I've just reset the code. It had front right was erratic signal, and also the ABS shutter valves were closed as well. So I've cleared the codes and it seems like it's gone. But I have had some issues with them shutter valves. I've got a spare one somewhere. Yeah, here. These are the shutter valves, so they go underneath. So I've got a spare one if I need it, but I think I should be okay once I can read the computer. So we're into the ABS, into the computer, so we'll just take it up to the end where them huts are, probably see what happens. So they're all reading. We're doing like 10 mile an hour and that's in kilometers, so something like that. This is her fix, so we'll do a little brake test. Get up to 40 or something, 50. We'll do an emergency stop. Now! Yikes! So, yeah, she held straight there, ABS kicked in. We are all good. Let's go get some beer and celebrate.
Well, not that we were quitting. Well,